What's going on, YouTube? Man, I've been procrastinating about making this little channel, man, but I decided I'm gonna get this YouTube thing a try, man. Hopefully, y'all support me, man. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, ask any questions or input anything. I mean, tell me about your experience or anything, but this is a little review of Western Express orientation. And shit, I mean, it's about, I don't even know. I think I'm on my like 4th month since I've been on my solo. I don't know. I got an orientation around like December 4th. So been out here about 3 months solo. No, like 2 months solo. But I don't know. It's been a long time since orientation. So I'm trying to remember. I know I should have did this before, but I'm gonna try to remember as much as I can to give y'all as much detail as I can. So I'm out of Virginia, right? Yeah. So they sent me the orientation. First things first, they don't play. Western Express don't play, man. Soon as I was ready, cause I was procrastinating, the recruiter, he was really trying to get me out there. I don't know how other companies are, but my recruiter, he really wanted to get me out there and get me started and get me rolling. But I was trying to find the best opportunity, cause I got a dog, and I needed some passengers and stuff, and I got a little uh, stuff in my background, a little spotty, nothing much, nothing too crazy, but Western Express was a great fit. You know what I mean? And the recruiter, he's trying to get me out there. He looked over my. They don't really have no interview process. They just look over your application and stuff like that, and if everything checks out, then they'll send you a bus ticket. So basically, I don't know. I guess they got a terminal in Richmond, but I don't know why they ain't send me there. That's like an hour, 2 hours away from where I live. But they sent me to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Sent me a bus ticket. Had to take a couple buses there. I got there, man. It was crazy because I overslept and I missed the bus stop in Bethlehem by like I don't even know one stop. So I had to call the shuttle. They got a shuttle that comes around and drive you around while you're out there in orientation. So I had to call the shuttle. I had to wait for them to come get me. It was like 20 degrees. It was snowing out there. It was cold, man. Wasn't really having a great time. But they came and got me though. They took care of me, man. I didn't know they was gonna come get me, man. I was like, damn, I missed my bus stop. That ain't gonna be too good. But called them. They was all cool about it, and they came and got me. So that was nice. So yeah, I get the orientation, and everybody just sitting around like I ain't know what to do. So I'm standing there and looking lost a little bit, but I finally asked somebody. He was like, "Yeah, you gotta go talk to them people in the office. See, the office is always in the back. They got everybody in there doing the orientation, the paperwork, and watching all the videos and stuff." So I didn't know who to talk to at first. So I talked to the guys in the office, and they got me started on filling out some paperwork. Not much paperwork, but enough paperwork. You gotta do the paperwork, and then, well, I know if I would have got there earlier, they would have started doing piss tests. See, I got there later, like a couple hours later after they was done doing the piss test and stuff. See, there's only piss tests, no hair follicle tests, nothing like that. So yeah, but I got there after the doctor had already left, so they had to make me an appointment and send me to a outside place to get a piss test. So I had to start on my videos. Basically, they got like I don't even know like 50 videos you gotta watch and answer the questions too, and it's a lot of videos. And well, yeah, at a couple hours out, they was ready for my piss test, so the shuttle driver took me up there, took care of my piss test and stuff like that. And after that, I believe I went back to the hotel, and they match you up with a roommate, but I was lucky enough not to get a roommate when I first got there. So I don't know. I was there for like a day or two without a roommate, and I got there on Wednesday, and they put me in as a as a flatbedder. See, when my recruiter told me, he told me I was going in as a flatbedder, but I didn't know anything about flatbedding because I never I don't have any experience, nothing like that. And I ain't know nothing between a flatbed and a drive-in and all that stuff. So when I when they started telling me about flatbed and loads of caramel and all that stuff, I got to go there for 2 days and this and that. I didn't know anything about any of that. So I guess they do low securement for flatbed on like Monday and Tuesday. So I had to sit in the hotel over the weekend. No, actually, they did it on Friday. They did it. Yeah, they did the first part of flatbed low securement on Friday. But all you do is sit in a little classroom and watch a whole bunch of PowerPoints. But the guy that does low securement, man, he's real funny. He makes it. It's not all boring. I mean, he makes everybody laugh and stuff like that, and he's real blunt, and he says whatever he wants. So now, I mean, it was funny. It was a nice group in there. Everybody was asking questions. Everybody was paying attention, and it wasn't bad. But you know, they pay $50 a day, $55 a day for a low securement while you're doing flatbed. And I mean, drive-in, you don't do none of that. You just go in there, do your videos, and you pass your drug test, and then they find you a trainer. So I did my first day of low securement on Friday. Then I had to wait until Monday to do the second part, which is the hands-on part. So I get there. I had to wait over the weekend. On the weekend, that's when I finally got my first roommate, and I guess he was a trainee already. So his trainer was on his home time, so he had to come in there in a hotel. I mean, cool dude. He didn't really say too much. He just went to sleep at like 8 at night. Like he was on a tight schedule, and I didn't want to be too loud and stuff. So I'll try to keep it down, you know, show some respect. But I think he left like Sunday night or something like that. So Monday, that's when the hands-on stuff comes in for the flatbed securement. So we go in there. Everything's cool and everything, but after like I don't even know. They do a cut. I don't know how long it is, but it's a few hours. But after a couple hours, it was just so cold. I started freezing. Like I was not prepared for any of this, man. I ain't had no jacket. Well, I had a jacket, but it wasn't the best jacket, and it was just I don't know. After a while, it just got really cold, and you know they cover a lot of stuff. You know, I'm always paying attention, and because I ain't know nothing about this, I want to make sure everything I'm paying attention and making sure. I mean, I know what I'm doing when I'm out there on the road. Because I don't know, you make one wrong mistake and then you can harm yourself or harm somebody else. So I paid a lot of attention while I was in the orientation. So yeah. So after the low securement, I just went back. You had to take a test. Really easy test. Now, if you pay attention, it's really easy. And I mean, they go over all the answers right before you take the test, so it's really easy. So they said never lost anybody to failing that test. So yeah. So after the test, that's when you get your hiring package. That's when you're fully hired. Well, actually, you're actually hired. You can't go to that second day, the hands-on orientation, until you're actually hired, until your piss test and background check comes back. But after that test, you go get your hiring package. They tell you how many, you get your fuel card and how many hours you got to do with a trainer. Most of the time, it's gonna be 150 hours. See, I got 150 hours. But yeah. So I go back to the hotel, and a couple days go by. I don't know if it was the same day, but I ended up getting another roommate. And I think, yeah, it was Monday. I ended up getting another roommate, and he was driving. He was a pretty cool dude, but yeah, he snored a lot, man. This guy was snoring. That was crazy, man. I used to hate that. I used to have to go to sleep before him because he would snore all night long. But yeah, cool dude, man. We got along pretty good. But yeah. So at this point, I'm just sitting in the hotel waiting for a trainer, and he's going to orientation and stuff. I'm helping him out with his videos, giving him some pointers and stuff like that, trying to tell him what to do. So after he's done, you know, he's done doing driving. After he's done with that, he gets his call. After he gets his hire pass, he gets his call from his trainer. He's coming to get him. So I'm still in there waiting for a trainer. I don't even know when this is. It's like Wednesday or Thursday or something like that. And I'm still waiting for a trainer, and his trainer's on his way to come pick him up. So I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So his trainer come pick him up. So I'm in a hotel by myself now. And I don't even know. My recruiter called me. He's like, yeah, it's time to get you on the road. You've been waiting too long. You've been waiting real patiently. You've been waiting too long and this and that. So yeah, that's when I don't know. I guess they called me. I called. I went down to the terminal or called somebody at the terminal. Talked to somebody about getting me a trainer. They said, yeah, we'll have a trainer for you. And by the weekend or by Monday, I don't even remember which day I left. Probably Monday. But I was there for like at least a week in a hotel just waiting for a trainer. I got there Wednesday, stayed over the weekend till Monday, and then I waited like another week. It was crazy, man. I guess they don't got that many flatbed trainers or something. I don't know. But yeah, my trainer called me, told me he was coming. So actually, they had two trainers coming to get me. So I guess they just whichever one came first is which one I went to. So the one guy he came and picked me up, man. Cool dude. He was real straightforward. I mean, he told me what I needed to know and asked me how much experience I had, so he knew what he needed to do and stuff like that. But I know I'm jumping around here, but while you're in orientation, they give you they pay for your hotel and all that. So I don't know. I read a lot of reviews and stuff, and they say the hotel. This is the one in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. They said it's the red roof. They always use red roofs. They say I don't know. A lot of guys on the reviews I was reading like, oh, the hotels are the worst hotels and this and that, but to me it wasn't that bad. I mean, it wasn't. You know, I seen worse hotels and stuff like that. So to me it wasn't that bad. So I don't know. And you know, the staff they deal with them people, truck drivers all the time, so they're pretty cool. And you know, one lady that worked there, she would come clean it every day. You know, she would talk stuff about the other maids because they wasn't cleaning as good as they supposed to, but she always looked out for me and cleaned up. So thank you to her. But yeah, they gave you orientation. They give you these little bag breakfasts like some juice and some apples and stuff like that for the morning. And for lunch, they had these these like trucks, lunch trucks come to the terminal or they'll come to the well they'll go to the terminal, they'll go to the hotel, and, you know, they'll pass you out food in the back of the truck. But I suggest that they have it, because I know they usually don't have it, get the lasagna. Lasagna is like the best. You know, they got a whole bunch of Philly cheesesteaks, burgers. I don't know, I don't really like the burger. The Philly cheesesteak was kind of dry. I mean, you can put ketchup out there. I'm not a big fan of ketchup. But yeah, lasagna is the way to go. Yeah, definitely get the lasagna. That's the best one. But they give you Subway cards with like $8 on it every night for dinner. Every night, man. I was so tired of Subway, but I don't know, it's free, so you gotta get it. But yeah, just make sure you got money though, cause I think I left there with like $500, man, and I don't know. I thought that was gonna be enough, but you know, if you got bills and stuff, you definitely want to make sure you got money before you go out there. You don't want to rush to go out there if you don't got money, because while you in training, I'm gonna get to that in the next video. But just make sure you got money, and yeah, I think that covers most of it. Stay tuned for my next video. I'm gonna talk about my training process and how that went. But yeah, this is my orientation review. I say I give them 5 out of 5 stars, man, because everything went pretty good. You know, just that long wait for the trainer, that was the worst part. You know, besides that, I had a good time, man. But thank you for tuning in, and you know, drop a comment if I missed anything, or if you disagree or you agree, or like, comment, subscribe, you know, anything. All right.